People in welcome to Daddy Driving. We're back here with some more wrench. So, what's today's job gonna be? I think a good one to start with is the failed caliper replacement. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. Easy job, yeah, look at that. Let's do this thing. Yeah, in the previous episode, we actually did replace the front brakes twice. The second time we did it, we was having a race against ourselves to see if I could actually beat my time, and I did. But I also failed the whole thing. How did I fail it, you're going to wonder? It was a very stupid mistake. One of the bolts wasn't fixed properly. There was the wrong torque, apparently. That's an epic mistake. How much did it cost me? About 500 we lost. Yeah, we lost 500 from a total of 1,000 or more from that job. I'm bloody livid because it was such an easy job to do. And I failed it all because of that one thing. Right, so here's the calipers. This is what we're trying to remove and replace today. Right, this is 55 Nm to remove it. Remove that bolt. Remove this one as well. It shouldn't be a big job. Well, it shouldn't take us too long to do this, actually. It should be over in about, 20 minutes? Something like that. That's my estimation. And then remove all the brakes as well, and the hardware needs to go as well. There's the brakes. First one, and then the hardware. Drop that down here, and then we can throw it all away in a minute or two. And of course you've got the brake pads at the back as well. No, don't undo that. Remove this. Thank you very much. Do a quick bit of shopping here. Add all four. Add that four. There's the rotor. That's the thing we need. This job's turning more complicated than I imagined it would be. Right, get that off. And that will let us get to the rotor, will it? It does. This is the rotor. Okay, that is for the bin. Right, so here we have the rotor. We've got the brake pads. I need to buy another rotor, don't I? Or is it just one rotor we need to replace? It's not two. It's just the one, isn't it? Yeah, I believe it's just the one we need to replace today. We don't have a big job ahead of us. Get rid of that. This I also need to get rid of. It's just one rotor. We're not doing 3. We're not doing 4. We're not replacing sway bars, underarms, or whatever they're bloody called. Tie rods and things. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just trying to remember names. Why is that not going on? Right, let's try again. Get on. There. Perfect. Right, it's on now. And then we put the hardware goes on there. One at the top. One goes down there. And then we switch to the next one. And we can put that one up there. That one down there. It's very fiddly, this game. It really is. Brake pads go on. Number 1. Number 2 goes right at the back. On there. Slap it on. Then we grab hold of the caliper. Shove that on. Then we need to get the bolts. Put that bit there, and then we need to put that one down there, and we also need to put these bolts on here. No, don't take it off. Put the bolts on. Bolts? That's not the right one, is it? There it is. That goes up the top, and then one down the bottom is that one. And there you go. That's on. Make sure it is always set to the right number. It tells you what it needs to be set to, so make sure you adjust it accordingly. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble, and of course you'll lose quite a bit of money from your job, and it's no laughing matter when you lose a 500 or more. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Right, that's done. So now grab the wheel, shove it on. Now with all that done, we just got to put the wheel back on. Right, and that was our very first time doing the failed caliper replacement. So everything seems to be in order here. I believe we put the front rotor on. Brake fluid, we need to sort that out. I was about to click submit as well. No, put the car down. There you go. Right, set that to loosen. Get that on. Done that. Grab hold of that hose. Attach it to here. And this here is our brake fluid. Give that a few pumps. And there you go. We've got loads of air bubbles going through, and we've got old brake fluid. So that's what we're trying to bleed off here. See all those little air bubbles? Yeah, it's a bit of a process. It takes a while. So you just give that a few more pumps. So we're waiting for all the air bubbles to go. There's no more black spots. So that, I believe, is a job well done. Get that off, drop it down, pick it up, drop it off here with the rest of them. Hose off, set that to tighten. Job done. Dump this here. Put the cap back on. Get the hood on. 1, 2. And then the splitter. Job done there. I can't think of anything that's missing off the job. Hit submit. It took us 33 minutes to do that. Please be done. Please be... What didn't we do? What the hell did we not do? What? Blake, what? Oh, never mind. Well, we'll do it next time. Possibly do it. At least we still made some money out of it. Right, onwards to the next job, I guess. Okay, let's do this one. Replace lower control arm. It's going to give us 3,000 if we do this. There you go. Hit accept. Right, let the fun begin. I've got no idea how to do it in this game. I've done it in Car Mechanic Simulator many times, and it's been a quick and easy job to do. But this game is far more realistic, so yeah, it's not going to be that easy. There's no tutorial. There's no manual. There is nothing in the manual about how to replace the sway arm. There's nothing here in the manual about how to replace this control arm. Like in most jobs, the first thing to do is remove the tyres. Well, tyre in this case, because you only need to remove the front left. So here goes. You know, I've got a feeling we're going to need to remove the suspension and everything. We've got a tie rod here. We've got... Oh my gosh, there is so much. Right, let's open this box up. This is what we need. The front lower control arm. Let's pop it down there, nice and carefully. Right, I am going to remove the suspension. This, I don't want to remove this bit here. This is what we're after. And it joins onto that, so we do have to remove the suspension. And probably the calipers and everything else. This is a job and a half, and when it's over with, I'm probably going to feel great about it. Great that we don't have to do it again for a while. Oh, right, well, let's get on with this. You know, if a few weeks ago you would have said, do you know what? You're going to be removing control sway arms and suspension from a car, and you're going to enjoy yourself doing it. I would have said you're mad. There's no chance of that. But here we are, and 1 minute. I can't. It's not. How much more do I have to remove? It's just. How much more? Once this job is done, even though I'm going to feel a sense of accomplishment, I'm also going to never want to do this type of job again, unless of course it turns out to be a fun job. I still can't remove it. What on... A washer? 1 minute. Can I... Let's pop this down here. I don't want to lose... I changed one of the settings so we're constantly running instead of just walking around. That's why we're a little bit running around like a headless chicken right now. And can we remove the bolts now? We can. After all this time, I've been here looking at this thing for the past several minutes trying to remove these bloody bolts, and it turns out there was washers on the end of it, and that's what was preventing it from happening. Oh, can we get it now? We can. Oh, it's happened. Here we go. It's done. And then we've just got the tie rod and the bushings. Here's the bushings. Well, when it comes to removing bushings next time, we know what we're replacing and where they are. I don't want to do a job that requires removing bushings though. Oh, it looks so easy when you play Car Mechanic Simulator. You're like, oh, this is easy job, easy street. Turns out, it's a lot more complicated than you think. Right, let's buy some bushings. One there, one there. Get that. Place it on there, number 1. And number 2. Right, let's grab hold of this bad boy. Slap that on there. Get the bolts. Which one is it? It's this one here. Goes on there. And then we can start to rebuild everything now. Grab hold of that bolt, shove that right through there, and then we put the washer on there. Grab hold of, no, 1 minute. There it is, that's the bolt. Get that, shove that through there, get this washer, put that on there. Alright, let's get the suspension, pop that back into place. There you go. Grab hold of this, set that down there, and now start replacing bolts. I've got to remember where they all go. Have I enjoyed doing this task? I kind of have, you know. It hasn't been as bad as I was expecting it to be. Now I've still got quite a few extra parts to replace, but yeah, give me a few more minutes and I'll probably change my mind and say this is the worst job I've ever had to do in my life. But right now, I'm learning a lot. I am learning a lot. And what was that? Put that on 81. Even though it's a bit of a grind, it is quite a decent experience. Right, now we're getting to the very end of this big job, and we've only got a few parts left. And that's one of the issues, isn't it? You end up removing all these different parts, putting them back, and then you ended up with like 1 or 2 left over, and you're like, where the hell do these bits go? I have no memory of these. And then it just turns into a great big task of trying to find everything, like where it's supposed to go. Like right now, because I think isn't there one to go up? Yeah, there you go. I knew it. I knew I had one to go there. That goes on 50, set it to 50. 50, tighten, and there you go. Right, there's 2 more to go. Where the bloody hell do they... Where do they go? We got that bit is on, got that one there. Of course, don't forget the suspension, that requires 2 of them. 1 and 2. And now we've got 1 left. Okay. Please. Send help. Where does it go? Right, it doesn't go there. We know that. That has been done. That's been done. This is a bloody... Why have I got 1 piece left over? Right, let's just attach the wheel. Okay. And then we can have a little look around and try and work this puzzle out, because this is weird. Where the hell does this bit go? Where does it go? Why are you here? Who are you? Not there, not there. It doesn't go there. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to rip this whole thing apart, aren't I? To try and work this out. No. Found it! Oh my gosh. Right there. Oh my goodness. That... I can't believe it was right there. Can't believe it. Well, I have to believe it, because we saw it. We was all there. Okay, now set this 110. It's not too high. 110, there you go. Make sure it's on Titan. Splitter on. Hood on. 1 and 2. And nothing in there. I've got no spare parts on me. That job is finished. I still can't believe that there was that 1 tiny part. We found it. We got it sorted. Okay, job board, replace lower control arm. We have done that. Submit. That took over half an hour. Please be good. I did it. I bloody did it. Everything. A perfect run. Oh my gosh, that deserves a subscribe, I believe so. Wowza. And a like as well. Come on now, look at that. 3,300 for that job. Pure bags of money. Got some new stuff. Replace front hubs. Replace hub. Front hub replacement. Replace rear wheel bearings. Get the hell out. Rear wheel bearing replacement. Oh my gosh, these jobs. Ah. Right, we're tier 5 now. Oh no. This is it. This is when everything's going to get really difficult. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't know. It's going to give me quite a lot of money for doing it though. Replace front hubs. Let's look at this one. Let's have a look. Look at the difficulty. What the bloody hell? Right, let's have a look at the manual. What does it say for the front? Oh my goodness. That's a lot. Replace the brake rotor. Remove the front dust. There's so many things to this. I want no part of this. For those who are wondering about the early access roadmap, here it is. Pause and read at your leisure. There is a lot to go through, and I could sit here and read it to you, but I will end up stuttering and we'll be here for about 3 hours, so take your time. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Wrench. Wow, that was one heck of a big job. I can't believe we actually got through it, and we got top marks for it as well. Coming to the channel soon, we've of course got more Wrench Wednesdays, can't miss it. Car Mechanic Simulator every Monday. We got a little bit of Euro Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2. NASCAR Heat 5, Fern Bus Simulator, and more BeamNG. And maybe some other stuff as well. So there's a lot for you to look forward to. If you want to see some more Dadley driving, go check out those cards and I'll even see you over there. Thank you all so much for watching. And always remember, drive Dadley.